Have you ever made a decision that didn't go the way you'd hoped? I'm pretty sure you have. I know I have for a fact, and not only one. Maybe you picked the wrong meal at a restaurant or chose an outfit that didn't quite work. We've all been there. But here's the thing. Making the wrong decision isn't the end of the world. In fact, it's one of the best ways to learn and grow. Something I've been reading a lot of lately is research into decision making, showing that avoiding decisions altogether can be more harmful than making imperfect ones. In psychology, this is called decision avoidance, and it can lead to missed opportunities and increased anxiety. Even ancient philosophers like Seneca believe that life is long if you know how to use it. In other words, don't waste time stuck in indecision. Act, learn, and move forward. So let's explore how small, everyday choices, even when they don't work out, can help us make better decisions in the future. Even if we take, for example, just a normal day. You picture this, it's breakfast time. You're deciding between pancakes or a fruit smoothie. You choose pancakes but realise halfway through that you feel too full and sluggish afterward. Was it a bad decision? Maybe, but now you've learned something valuable about how certain foods affect your energy. This process is what psychologists call learning through feedback. When a decision doesn't turn out as expected, your brain automatically updates its eternal decision-making guide for next time. Think of it like Thomas Edison, who reportedly said about his failed experiments, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Every so-called failure adds depth to our understanding. So now in our fictional day, it's lunchtime, and you're trying something new at your favourite cafe. You ordered a very trendy looking salad that you've never tried before, but it turns out to be a bit, disappointing. Do you regret ordering it? Maybe for a moment, but now you know that particular salad isn't your thing, and you might even discover what flavours or ingredients you did prefer in the process. In decision science, this is called exploration versus exploitation. We explore when we try new things, even if they don't work out, and exploit when we stick with what's familiar. Both are essential to becoming better decision makers. Remember, exploration fuels growth. So now back to our fictional day. In the evening, it's wind down time with a TV show. After dinner, we just settle in for some TV and to relax and decide to try a new show instead of continuing our go-to favourite. After 2 episodes, you realise it's not for you. Was that a waste of your time? Not really. You explored something new and gained clarity about your preferences. Now you can confidently skip similar shows in the future. Historical figures like Abraham Lincoln often spoke about resilience through failure. He faced multiple political losses before becoming president, famously saying, "My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure." Learning what doesn't work is how we uncover what does work. So the bigger picture, our decisions are preparation. These everyday so-called mistakes might seem trivial, but they're actually practice for life's bigger decisions. Every choice, good or bad, adds to our experience bank. We build decision-making muscles by learning from what doesn't work, making us better prepared when it really counts. Studies in behavioural economics show that making decisions, even imperfect ones, boost confidence and reduce anxiety over time. The key is to avoid analysis paralysis, that frozen state where fear of making the wrong choice keeps us from acting at all. So here we return to our old friend Leonardo da Vinci. He made countless sketches and prototypes that never saw the light of day, yet each one taught him something new. He might remind us that the only truly bad decision is refusing to try. Anyway, I'm going to share with you now just a few little bits of practical advice that have been inspired by decision-making research I've read recently. And one is to start small. Practice with everyday choices, decisions, small decisions, what to wear, what to eat, or what hobby to try. And reframe in our mind or out loud mistakes. Instead of seeing a decision as bad, view it as data for future choices. Keep moving forward with decisions. Don't get stuck in regret. Learn, adjust and keep going. Decide and do, reframe mistakes and start small again. Reflect, don't dwell. Look back with curiosity, not with judgment. And take informed risks. Even small risks build confidence over time. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I found it quite interesting myself. It does sound like common sense, but these are the kind of things that we do overlook. We do overcomplicate, and they are basic things that we can practice and learn from and be aware of and grow in confidence. So, maybe, the next time you order a dish you don't like, pick the wrong movie, or wander outside in a questionable outfit, remember, you're learning. Each misstep sharpens your instincts for the next time. As Yogi Berra might say, if you don't know where you're going, you might end up somewhere else. But even if you do, you'll come back with more wisdom and confidence than before. Decisions, big or small, are stepping stones. The path may twist and turn, but every choice you make leads you somewhere worthwhile. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope you found something useful. If you do, I'd appreciate a like or a subscribe. And I've got loads more in this new series on decisions if you decide to come back and listen again.